Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. In today's video, you're going to be learning how to make a lace top or blouse with beadwork at the back and a round neck line. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, or if you've not done it already, please subscribe. Don't forget to like this video and comment. So this is brown paper we're going to be using. This brown paper was cut to the measurement of the clothes of the person. This brown paper was cut divided by 4. So the bust measurement I'm using is 40, and then since it's the largest part on the body, I divided by 4 and then gave me 10 plus 1 inch for allowance. That's 11. So the first thing we're going to do is to mark out the shoulder. The shoulder line. Shoulder line is 15 divided by 2, that's 7.5. I'm going to mark it 8 for allowance. The next thing we're going to do is to give it the shoulder slant. I'm going down by 0.75 inches. Then from that place where I mark 0.75, I'm going to go down by 8 inches for the armhole circumference. And I'm just connecting the lines. Then since I marked 8 inches, I'm going to divide by 2, that's 4. Then go in by half an inch to get the armhole circumference curve. Next I'm going to do is to mark out the bust. Since I already cut the brown paper to the size of to the length of the bust or the size of the bust, I'm just going to go ahead and mark out the waistline. I went in by about half an inch, but I can go in by how many inches you want or how slim you want the waistline to be. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to mark out the neckline of the blouse. I'm going to go down by 4 inches and then go in by 4 inches also, because I'm not going to put zip in the clothes and I want it to pass freely. You can mark out the neckline depending on how wide you want the neck to be. Then I'm just going to mark out a curve for the neckline. I'm just going ahead and draw the slants for the shoulder, then cut out the piece I've already marked. So this is fabric I'm going to use for the blouse. I folded it into 2 for the front part of the clothes. So I'm just going to place the center front of the brown paper on the center front of the blouse. Then pin it and cut it out. So I'll just go ahead and remove the pins. So this is the front part of the blouse, and I just keep it aside and do for also for the back of the top. So I want the inverted V to be 8 inches high. Like this is for the back. So I'm just marking it out, and then I want it to be 4 inches wide. 4 inches divided by 2, that's 2 inches. And then I'll just mark it out and connect the dots. Then I'll go ahead and place it on the fabric I'm going to use for the back, and then cut it out just like I did for the front. So guys, this is what you're going to use to make the back of the top. So the next thing we're going to do is to measure exactly what we need for the armhole, for so that we can mark it out on the sleeve. So this is the sleeve, the brown paper we're going to use to mark out the sleeve. I made it about 10 inches wide because of that was the measurement I got from the sleeve circumference. Then it's about 8 inches long, 10 inches wide, 8 inches long. And then I went down by 2 inches on the length of the sleeve so I can make this curve that I'm going to need for the sleeves. And then I'm going in by 1.5 inch for the hem of the sleeves. I'm just drawing a line to connect the hem of the sleeve to the upper part of the sleeves, or the armhole side of the sleeves. So guys, I placed it on the material I was going to use, or the fabric I was going to use for the sleeves, and then I went ahead to cut it out. Yeah, I'm just trimming off the excess parts. So guys, right here I'm just placing the front part of the blouse against each other. That's the right side of the front part of the blouse against the right side of the back side of the blouse. So then I'll go ahead and sew the shoulder. I'm going to try to stitch the shoulder, and the next thing I'm going to do is to use the bias for the neckline. You're going to place the front part of the bias against the right side of the bias against the right side of the fabric and sew it round. After pinning it round, you just cut off the excess parts and then stitch it together. Then you go ahead and turn it so that the wrong side of the bias will be against the wrong side of the fabric. Like this after I stitched it. Next thing I'm going to do is to get the sleeves and sew it on the top. I notched the middle of the sleeves and then placed against the middle of the armhole, which is also the shoulder where I joined the shoulder. Then I'll just pin it round and then sew it. Then I'm going to leave about 1 inch because of the allowance to join the sleeves and also the side of the blouse. The same thing I did here, I'm going to do for the other parts. And try to pin the other side, and I'll just go ahead and stitch it now. Like that is the part we left, the allowance we left for joining. So guys, this is I'm also going to go ahead and use a bias to turn in the end of this inverted V we're going to use for the beadwork. So just like I did for the neckline, I'm going to do for these parts. Place the right side of the bias against the right side of the fabric and then turn it over, stitch it, turn it over and sew. So at the wrong side of the bias will be facing the wrong side of the fabric. So guys, I just finished sewing everything. Put both the bias on the inverted V for the beadwork, and also I hemmed the sleeves. I don't have to hem the down part because of how the fabric came. So guys, for the bead, I've already passed the thread through the needle, and now I'm just going to pass the needle in between the bias and the fabric. So I'll be able to pass bead through the needle. I just put 8 pieces of beads inside, then pass the thread through the other side in between the bias and the lace of the fabric. Yeah, I'm just passing the needle through and open a space in between the bias and the lace. So I marked about 1 inch in between all the steps, all the bead steps I did. Then I added 3 beads, 3 pieces of beads for every step. So since the first one was 8, the next is 11. Then after the 11, the next will be 14. And I just continued like that until I was done. So guys, I've just finished it and then I tied the bead. So this is it guys, the beadwork. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you wish to. See you in my next video.